Yeah! Man, you know, the frustration of turkey hunting sometimes can end in about 10 seconds. We have hunted and hunted and heard the stories of birds all over the place where we haven't killed one, and the whole group of us has been out walking and hiking and strutting and calling every different direction there possibly can be. And we finally got one to really fire off and do the deal, and we just smoked him right there. That was awesome right there. That's what it's all about. You can get one to gobble and come, and it's all about timing. Timing was perfect on that bird.
You know, maybe other than elk hunting, there isn't another hunting scenario where you can get such a response out of the prey. When that turkey hammers back at you first thing in the morning and starts closing the distance, there's nothing better than that.
You're actually calling him in to within 20 yards. I mean, you are acting like a turkey. You are getting that bird interested, he's coming to you. So there's a lot of build up in that, and that's really what makes it fun.
This was a classic scenario this morning that we had. We had multiple gobblers in the roost. They were just sounding off every time a cow would bellow over here. They were just sounding off. If I just touched the slate, they were sounding off. All of a sudden, this guy came around the corner, and again, just classic, all puffed up, saw the decoy, just came strutting right in, and had a chance to take him down.
The great thing about turkey hunting, you never know what you're gonna get. There's not much you can do about the weather, but it's always a challenge to try to call one of those birds in. And frankly, that's a thrill that I never, ever lose.
Nature says the hen should be going to the tom, and you're getting him so cranked up and saying, you know what, that's it, I can't take this anymore. I gotta go see what she's talking about. And at that point, you know you've won.
We're just getting started. We've got a lot more turkey hunting on the way from Wade Middleton's hunting camp in South Texas. Turkey season wouldn't be complete without a stop at Cabela's, celebrating 50 years as the world's foremost outfitter. We invite you to visit one of their retail stores or check them out online at Cabela's.com. They've got everything you'll need for a successful day in the field. We'll be right back with more from Americana Outdoors. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors from Wade Middleton's Turkey Camp. You know, if you watched enough hunting shows, you might think turkey hunting is a pretty easy deal. But that's not always the case.
I feel like the last couple days have been tough. They're just not talking a whole lot. You'll hear them off in the distance. You'll know where they are. You go up, call a little bit, and they just don't respond.
And it's pretty easy to blame the birds for a missed opportunity, unless you have it on tape. Here, our hunters have two birds in close. We're talking less than 20 yards. They just have to decide which bird they want and pull the trigger, right? I probably should have waited until he was past the bush. I didn't know those things could fly that far. Well, sometimes the communication between the hunter and the guide can be a little off. This bird is in some heavy cover, but from the guide's perspective, it's an easy shot.
Put another shell in. I got him. No, I still see him walking around nowhere.
Yeah, if they're walking away, it's generally not a good sign. This bird has nothing but empty real estate between him and the waiting hunter. Not good. Well, maybe for the turkey, but it looks like the hunter blasted a good 6 inches off the tree he was sitting next to. And sometimes there's just no excuse. First setup of the day, the gobbler is in close. Yup, he'll remember that one for a while. Here, we have what is known as a standoff. The turkey knows he's busted, but seems unsure as to what to do next. Fortunately, the hunter gives him a warning shot. Well, sometimes the silence can be deafening.
You know, you guys didn't realize me and Anthony had planned something before this whole thing went down, and we wanted to practice some catch and release turkey hunting today. So in honor of our great president, Teddy Roosevelt, we are environmentalists also at Otis. And so that's what we did. We wanted to let that bird know that we could have taken him any point we wanted, but we just tried to smarten him up a little bit for the next hunter to come along. So we really do care about the environment and our animals we have. So that's what we ended up doing.
You know, it's the one that you didn't get, the one that outsmarted you, the one that you threw every trick of the book at and decided to pull that tail fan up and walk the other way. Those are the most memorable hunts that will live with you the rest of your life.
Gosh, I think I was 12, 14 yards out maybe. Bird come in and went to shoot. Easy shot, obviously, pretty short range, and I didn't have the gun loaded.
For every successful harvest, there are a dozen good excuses, but that's not always the case. Sometimes things do go right, and they seem almost, well, easy. Cabela's Matt Kettler and Mark Nelson have been out calling with Wade Middleton when a pair of gobblers answered. Wade stayed behind while Mark and Matt went after the birds. The hunters barely had time to tuck into this thick scrub brush before the gobblers made their appearance.
I certainly didn't expect it. How'd that feel? Oh, nice.
Sometimes it works. Oh, you never know when it's gonna go down quick. Awesome, buddy. Good job, man. Good calling, man. That's a good bird.
You know, when you said slip back, well, you were going to slip back and go glass, and said, well, there's no chance. They're out there in that open. We'll never call them over. They were still reacting to those first calls because by the time we did hit our last call back here, time we got in there and set up, they were just working our way, and they just steadily came. Took them 10 minutes.
Was there?
Two, Jake and him.
Good.
Look at the spurs on this bird.
It's a good looking bird. It's a big bird.
He doesn't have a great beard, but look at those spurs. See, now at home, like with our Merriams, that bird would be a 3 or 4 year old.
That's a 3-year-old bird.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a 3-year-old bird. Yeah, that's a 3-year-old bird right there. Good job.
His beard's still a little spindly, but...
Yeah, they get, I think too, in these old rocks, a lot of times they bring the ends of them off.
That's what happens.
We got hard country out here. That's
exactly.
awesome. I mean, turkey
that doesn't happen.
It can be easy, it can be hard. That was easy.
That one was pretty easy.
Good deal. Let's go get another one.
We'll take easy ones when they happen, right?
Find somebody else another bird.
Yeah.
Good job.
Awesome. Good deal.
That worked good.
Well, we're just about done with our turkey hunting adventure, but before we leave, we'd like to introduce you to the Thompson Center Pro Hunter Turkey Gun.
TC has had shotguns in our Encore line and for many years, and specifically turkey guns and slug guns. This is the new Pro Hunter turkey. And our Pro Hunter turkey utilizes the Flex-Tech stock, and that's going to reduce the recoil by 42%.
That's pretty significant.
For a turkey gun, it absolutely is. Yeah, it's a big deal. So we make this in a 12 and a 20 gauge. On the Pro Hunter, we also have a swing hammer. So that hammer can be positioned on either side, whichever, if you're left-handed or right-handed, it's the perfect turkey gun. Super light. All right, easy to carry in the woods, and it comes with fiber optic sights installed and an extra full choke.
For more information about the Thompson Center Turkey Gun, check out Thompson Center online at tcarms.com. Next up, we'll head to Lake Okeechobee, and then we'll check in with Deltag's Johnny McWright for some valuable tips on starting your food plots. Stay with us. Last year, Yamaha changed the playing field with the introduction of their all-new VMAX SHO outboard. Now they're inviting you to take a demo ride and experience it for yourself. Throughout the spring and summer, Yamaha will be visiting lakes all across the country, showing off their award-winning outboard. Sign up and ride, and Yamaha will kick in a full year of extended service for free if you purchase a new VMAX SHO. Visit YamahaMotor.com to sign up and ride. The Yamaha VMAX SHO. This changes everything.